What is going on, guys? We are getting the mower ready for springtime. I usually try to do this at the end of the mowing season so it's ready. I fell behind this year, so we're just getting it ready now. We're going to talk about oil change on this Kawasaki engine and a couple tricks I've learned. This process is going to be applicable to anything with that Kawasaki FR600V engine. It's going to be a lot of different mowers, a lot of different pieces of equipment, but this process should be the same across the board. This specifically is a 2018 Hustler 42-inch zero-turn mower. Been going through sharpening the blades, cleaning it all up, getting it ready for springtime. Now we got to change the oil. First thing I did was warm this thing up. It's going to make oil drain out that much faster. Then if we look right down here, we've got our oil filter. And then we have got that little piece right there, which is actually where the oil drains out of. So it's got a nut here on the end, and the oil drains out that way. So you can see how that can be just a complete mess. So if you open that up, basically what happens is this entire plate right here just gets covered with oil. So there's got to be a better way. So this is what I've done. A piece of hose that's the correct size to slide over that oil drain, and then I have just taken a bicycle inner tube, zip tied it on this side. That allows me to do is slide that up on there, allow this to hang down below the mower and drain directly into my bucket. So here's what that looks like on the mower. We've got our hose on there, and then I'll show you underneath where it's going to drain out of. So here we are under the mower. We can see our hose hanging out the bottom there. Then we simply get our drain container, slide it under there, let that hose just fall right into it. Now we just get in here with a 10mm socket, or you could use a little screwdriver if you wanted, or even a wrench. I find the socket the easiest, and then we just break that drain loose, and then we're just going to open it up by hand until the oil starts to drain out. Now be sure not to take that all the way out, or the oil will leak out the end rather than being diverted down that hose. Now, doing the oil filter, I haven't found a great way to keep that clean, so usually what I do is just throw some pig mat underneath it, catch anything that dribbles out of it. This is a Wix filter, a 57035. If you're going to buy one of these, buy it online. You try to go to O'Reilly's, these things are like 23, 24 bucks, or you can get them online for 8 or 9. Got a new filter on. I did end up with a few little drips on the tray down there. Hit it with some brake clean. Whole lot better than letting all of that oil drain all over that, because then it drips through all those little holes and you have a hard time even catching it underneath. If you guys have any cool tricks for the oil filter other than just that pig mat, drop them down in the comments below. Now we're going to go ahead and add our new oil. This holds 1.8 quarts of oil. I use a 20W50 oil. You can also use a 1040, but even Kawasaki in their manual calls out 1040 may consume oil, where 2050 it says will reduce oil consumption. My experience with the 2050 has been I don't have to top this thing off at all. It doesn't use any oil, for all the entire mowing season. These Kawasaki engines really are reliable. Keep the oil change, keep the air filter clean, and give you lots of years of use. If you guys have any tips on doing the oil change on these that I didn't cover, please drop them down in the comments below. Help everybody out. Otherwise, if you like this video, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. See you guys next time.